Gennadiy, it's a real pleasure having you on Crossroads. Thank you so much for being here.
Nice to meet you.
So you told me not to try to say your last name, but tell me where you're with, who you're with, your organization.
I'm from Ukraine. I'm pastor 32 years. But last 3 years after Russian full invasion, I'm the commander of chaplain battalion. More than 200 people, chaplains and volunteers. We stay together and serve to Frontline every day. We go to absolutely terrible place for serve people there. Military people, Ukrainian soldier and civilian people who stay there. Russia occupied my city. They killed my city. I'm from Mariupol, know my city more.
I've seen some of the images of Mariupol and what happened to it.
Can you imagine? I hear you are from San Diego.
Yeah,
Can you imagine somebody came to your city and transform your beautiful city to cemetery? Mariupol also nearly sea. I was born there, but know my city more. A Russian army killed more than 100,000 civilian people inside my city. They blocked my city and start killed. They killed many of my friends, many of my church members. They killed one of my daughter. They blocked city and start destroyed district by district, street by street, home by homes. I am a pastor. My phone book, 30% no answer. They killed my church members, my friends. I serve them, and they just mix their body with the crushed building. And my church, my city occupied, and this is real genocide. And I'm so sad nobody talking about it. It's a little bit crazy.
I can tell you my stance. I don't feel as a journalist I have the right to tell people which side is right or wrong. I feel for the people who are in this. It's a tragedy, and I feel really sad for both sides. I feel sad for the men dying. I feel sad for what happened there. I wish it had never happened. That's my stance. But I want to give you a voice, and I want to hear what happened. So tell me, what was Mariupol like before this? Tell me about your home.
It was number 8 city, one of the biggest city in my country. 500,000 people lives there. It was the biggest industrial center and an amazing city. It's absolutely, we read book about war. We saw movie about war. My grandfather told me about Second World War, but I never think war came to my life. We was not ready for that. But some demonic idea inside heads go army to my city and start killed people. And people in America must know, it's not war about gas. It's not war about land. It's not war about oil. It's not ethnic conflict between different language group. I'm Russian language man. All my life I speak Russian. I never had one problem with this. The real reason of this war, this is battle for freedom. Because my country absolutely freedom. Mass media, election, we have election freedom, religion freedom, more deepest level. But Russia back to prison. They stop freedom in politics, in media, in religion freedom stop completely. And if pastor want to say this invasion to Ukraine not good, they close his mouth immediately. They send them to prison. They killed some of them. They send them to prison just because they say true. But Ukraine have completely freedom, and Russia want to back us to prison. I hate Soviet Union from my teenager time. We never back to Soviet system. We will be a freedom country.
So tell me, Russia, of course, they invaded. Mariupol became one of the main areas that was kind of at the center of this whole war. What was it like when they came in? What was it like living there, and what happened on the ground that a lot of us maybe we don't see?
Russia started this war 10 years ago, and the front line was very close for my home.
Yeah, well, just for our viewers too, yeah. Of course, there was the recent invasion, but this has been going on a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, 2014,
Yeah.
even with a lot of the early land issues. But go ahead, thank you.
Can you imagine my youngest son? I have big family, 40 adopted children, and 3 biological and 40 adopted. And my children, 8 years, they wake up in the morning and they can see Frontlines through windows, directly from their bed. They saw the explodes, the windows shake like that, the smoke. But 3 years ago, Russia sent openly sent all army and killed my people. Now many leaders told for Ukrainian people, oh, just give them piece of land and give them hug and peace will back. But it sounds crazy for us. Can you imagine somebody came to your home, killed part of your family, like my family, occupied part of your home, too much blood, and somebody tell, okay, just give hug and split the home and you will be good neighbors forever. It doesn't work. We must push them out. They must answer for all criminal story. This is war criminal. This is genocide. And many of them must be in prison for what they did. They raped children. I know so many stories. They raped women and they killed them. This torture. They torture my friends in prison. They must answer for all what they did. And let me say true for everybody who said real true about this war. We need our voice. We want to give up our voice for push Russian army from Ukraine territory.
I understand you've been on the front lines, and I can only imagine what it's been like. What is it like on the front lines for the soldiers there? You're, of course, a pastor, a chaplain. You talk to these people looking for hope. Who are these young men?
We go to soldier every day, and we pray with them. It's not easy. When yesterday his friend was killed, last time, young boy from my team, chaplain battalion, from my battalion, we had funeral just 3 days ago, and it's not easy when we came and they stay nearly brother's grave, but we bring them hope, we bring them the gospel light, and we pray together. I have a law, chaplain's rule. When I came, every time I pray with soldier, with civilian people. If sometimes I forget this, and they say, oh, chaplain, you forget to pray with us. And I say, oh, sorry, and we pray together. Every day, my team, we put humanitarian help inside our cars, and we go to different direction to front line. Last my day in front line, just 1.5 weeks ago, was crazy. I was just maybe 2 seconds for be killed. Russian kamikaze drone follow my car, and it was very close. And I say, thanks Jesus and thanks for Toyota Tacoma. My friend gave me amazing pickup truck for front job, and I push all gas, and the drone was very close, maybe 1-2 seconds, and they can kill me. But the gas, my Toyota was a little bit quickly and go outside of this tragedy.
You know, for people watching this, the drones have been kind of one of the shocking things to see, is that war is not like it used to be anymore. Drones, AI, the ability to use weapons like this that are detached from humanity even more, is something that I don't think we've seen before. And I mean, maybe in Syria we've seen some of this actually, but nothing like what's happening in Ukraine. For the men fighting, I mean, I've heard stories of it just sounds terrible. Close quarters combat and men are just dying in dying and not seemingly useless, like World War One almost. Is this true? Is this what's happening?
Yeah, it's absolutely new war. This is first time when we see the war online. Every day we have many hours from front line, from real battle, and these drones see everything and fix everything. They fix when people just kill other people, and it's absolutely new level, and it's more terrible level, because when people go to attack and they have a camera here and they fix all detail of the battle, and I can see this. I can see. I live in front line, but I can see this is crazy. And it's this real, absolutely new technical war. And we must stop this very immediately. We must build homes. We must grow our children, not kill other people and not destroy cities. Russian army destroyed 80% building inside my home, my cities. When I was a little boy, in the central of Mariupol, we had huge theater. My parents bring me to that theater. Later, I bring my children to that. I ran this theater for Christmas concert, like pastor, like church. But when Russia blocked my city, under that theater was huge shelter. Nearly 1,000 women and children was under this building, and huge letters around children. But Russian army sent 2 huge air bombs and killed all of them. They mixed their body with stones. It's sometimes I think maybe I am asleep. Maybe this is the nightmare. Somebody must shake me, and I open my eye and I will dancing, and I say was just nightmare, but it's not mirror. They real killed so many people.
For here in the United States, Donald Trump, he wants peace, a peace deal. I understand that maybe a lot of Ukrainians are not happy with, the terms of it, but a lot of people would say, well, what can we do? Do we make a peace deal quickly? Do we wait on it? What do you hope?
We absolutely need peace. Nobody dream about peace like Ukrainian people. Everybody dream about peace. But real peace must be justical. Without this little detail, peace never back. Because now Russian soldiers sleep inside my home. My children split around the world. My families, like million family, split around the world. 11 my children in front line. 10 my sons and even one my daughter. 7 my sons wounded. And Russian soldiers sleep inside my children's bedroom. It's not justice. We built this home many years. My children with me, with my friends, built this home stone by stone, step by step. And my children calculate the months, the weeks, the days when they move in their personal room. But Russian soldier came and steal everything, and they sleep. I had just 8 minutes for evacuate my children. Just thinking about it, I came to my home and I checked the time, last 8 minutes for evacuate my children, because Russia very close blocked my city. And I just put my children, document, and go. We even don't had chance get our dog. The dog, the German Shepherd, was grow with my children, and we don't had chance get our dog. And it's a little detail, but it's crazy. And I can't evacuate one of my daughter who was killed later. Russian tanks killed her. Her neighbors call me and tell me, Pastor, sorry, but your daughter was killed, and they found the piece of body, my daughter. And just a piece not work. Justic peace must be. And we pray about justic peace. If Russian army go out from my country, it will be real peace. If we just frozen front line, it doesn't work.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank
you
so
you, brother.
much, and real pleasure talking to you.
Thanks
Thank
for American people
Thank you.
who stand with us, who pray about us.